Clocked in at midnight just like every other night. Same old office, same old phone. I thought it'd be another quiet night. Then the phone rang again. It was her. It was Rose. She couldn't sleep, had no one to talk to. So, she called this number again. Just wanted someone to listen. I couldn't say no. I was stuck with that phone anyway. She always acted strong, but that night, she cracked. She said everyone close to her was gone. She was completely alone now. She hoped she could see me tomorrow. Maybe grab some breakfast. I said yes, because how could I not? At sunrise, I headed to the hotel. The second I walked in, something felt off. The federal agents who were supposed to guard the lobby, gone. I asked the front desk. She said they were there just moments ago. Now no one knew where they went. Then, the entire hotel went dark. I knew something was wrong. I ran upstairs. More agents, gone. Rose's door was halfway open. I drew my gun, kicked it in, and yelled her name. Thankfully, she was safe. Still confused? No time to explain. She was in a robe. I grabbed her hand and pulled her out. Meanwhile, a woman disguised as hotel staff approached the room. She had a gun. She searched every corner, but Rose was gone. She radioed her partner. He was already in the stairwell, and he spotted us. He fired, missed, then started chasing. We ran down to the service corridor. He kept coming. We ducked into a storage room. I locked the door. No exit. I grabbed a broom, smashed the glass wall, and led Rose onto the rooftop. I thought it would hold, but the glass gave way. I hit the ground hard. Rose froze, still up there. Then gunfire hit the door. The killer was outside. She had no choice. She jumped. We got up, kept running. Finally, we made it to the street. She was still in her robe, so I took her into the first shop we saw. Bought her some clothes. While no one was looking, she snatched a phone from a customer's bag.
What are you doing? You can't just steal that lady's phone.
Well, he won't let me have my phone so no one can track us, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, someone tracked us. So call the White House and see who put my fucking security.
I called the White House Chief of Staff. She was in a meeting with the heads of intelligence. I demanded answers. Who pulled the agents from the hotel? They looked at each other, said nobody left the room. Only a few people had that kind of authority. One of them was Deputy Director Hawkins. They tried calling him. No answer. He wasn't in his office. Now he was the prime suspect. The chief asked where we were, but by then, I didn't trust anyone in the White House. I decided to vanish, find somewhere safe. We drove to an FBI safe house in the woods. It was small, too clean, like someone had just been there. We tore the place apart, looking for her uncle's hard drive. Hours passed. Nothing. The forest got cold at night. I stood by the fire, rubbing my hands for warmth. Then I noticed a loose brick above the fireplace. I pulled out my knife, pried it open, and reached in. There it was, a black hard drive. I called Rose over. She plugged it into the laptop, but she said it was locked, protected by top-level encryption. All we could see were the folder names. We couldn't open anything, but I saw one name and froze. The number burned into my memory. The subway that exploded a year ago was train 2781.